An economics reporter at CNBC blasted Donald Trump's tariffs on the air as insane.
I'm going to say this at risk of my job, Kelly, but what President Trump is doing is insane. It is absolutely insane. It is about the 8th reason we've had for the tariffs, and now he's saying he's putting 50% tariffs on Canada unless they agree to become the 51st state. That is insane. There is just no other way of describing it. And the trouble, Kelly, is that it shows there are no bounds around President Trump. This is very different from the first administration, where there were people around him who seemed to, I don't know what the word is, but smooth over some of the edges now. And the other thing that's not talked about, Kelly, is what's going on within the administration in terms of how they're treating the Constitution and laws. I think all of that is bad for the attraction of capital. And the gentleman from Bridgewater is 100% right. We need massive amounts of capital if we want to fund our deficits, pay for the things we want to pay for, sell our bonds, and have high stock prices. And it seems as if this administration is doing everything it can to chase foreign capital away.
Well, and we could go into the strategy of the insanity as a strategy in terms of our trading
Insanity
partners.
is not a strategy. I'm sorry.
I did not speed up any parts of that video, by the way. That guy apparently just naturally talks like he's had a lot of speed or coffee or both. So I was, just watching that, I was like, that is unusually fast. And then you realize, oh, it's the, stock market economics guys are always hopped up on something. I mean, come on. But nonetheless, he is correct. Insanity is not a strategy. All right. And the person I'm referring to is senior economics reporter Steve Leisman. Okay. And he is pointing out things that should be very, very obvious. And yet Kelly, whoever that Kelly person is, right? Yeah, she's all like, well, let's look at the insanity, we'll just look at the strategy, right? There is no strategy. There is no strategy. But it's what we get. It's what we get with Donald Trump. Okay? Insane. Trump's tariffs make no sense in this context, in any context. The way that he is doing this, it is dumb. It is ham-fisted. And yes, I dare say, insane. Crazy. Nuts. But again, that's what we're getting here. And I mean, think about it, right? Some of the demands that are being made by the Trump administration, one of them is Canada giving up its literal sovereignty and becoming the 51st state.
The best way, the president has said it, the best way to actually merge the economies of Canada and the United States is for Canada to become our 51st state. If they want to merge it, that's how you make it the 51st state. Canada's going to have to work with us to really integrate their economy. And as the president said, they should consider the amazing advantages of being the 51st state of the United States of America.
That is a Trump official talking about, the amazing advantages of becoming America's 51st state. Yes. What amazing advantages are there? How about dying from lack of guaranteed health care? How about the weekly school shootings? All while neckbeards and red hats scream about how freedom, right? You're freedom, while taking it away if you're a woman or you're a minority. That's the advantages that they would get as an American. Wow, great. I'm sure all of Canada is clamoring for this. Okay. But seriously, though, the tariffs aren't just freaking people out on cable news. Okay. Let's look at the stock market. It's been going crazy. Okay. His own advisors are also flipping out. According to a Wall Street Journal report, some staff on the National Economic Council have been startled by Trump's insistence on remaking U.S. trade policy into a game of will he or won't he tariff threats. Okay, so this is kind of like picking the parts off the flower and being like, he loves me not, he loves me not. You're gonna put tariffs. No tariffs now. We're gonna do the tariffs. Nope. Looks like we're not gonna do the tariffs. Like, what are you doing? What is this? What kind of strategy is this? It's not a strategy. It's not a strategy. We're at the whims of a man baby. That's what's going on. Citing people familiar with the matter, the Journal said that Trump's economic advisors have warned him that tariffs could stymie economic growth and tank the market, but the president has remained unyielding in his desire for these trade wars. Oh boy. The Journal has also reported that senior Trump officials, including White House Chief of Staff Susan Wiles, have gotten concerned phone calls from corporate CEOs and industry lobbyists who have asked the administration to lay out a clear tariff agenda that they can plan for, because, you know, companies like, they like things to be stable, all right? They like stability. This is not stable. This is very unstable, okay? This is not a very stable genius move, okay? That's what's going on. Not a very stable genius move at all. And as, you know, again, to get back to what the Journal was reporting, this is opposed to Trump's sudden and shifting approach that has seen him announce several economic measures without warning in angrily written social media posts. Yeah, that's what's going on.
Truth essential.
That's how you find out about, like, oh, this is the next policy that we're going to do in America. Is you got to check his freaking social media feed, which is just insanity. Okay? Even some tech CEOs told Trump and his top advisors at a meeting in the White House on Monday that they were worried that tariffs would be hurting their industries. Here's the thing, though. You supported insane, and guess what? You've got insane. You lobbied for insane. You funded insane. Okay? Now you're complaining that you've got insanity? It's not like we didn't tell you that this would happen. We told you what was going to happen. We told you that, hey, Donald Trump's going to get rid of all the adults in the room. Okay? That's it. He's going to replace them with yes men and loyalists. All right? And people who don't know what they're doing. And that's exactly what happened. Okay? Leisman also pointed out that he has no adult supervision in the room, which is why this is worse than last time. Much, much worse than it was last time. There is no strategy. There is no three-dimensional chess being played here. Donald Trump has dementia and is destroying our economy one unhinged rage fit at a time. And you know who's partly to blame, by the way? The media. Media like CNBC, for example, for sane-washing a man who is definitely a few eggs short of a dozen. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon in order to get notified whenever a new video is released. And if you want to support independent, progressive media through this difficult time where it seems like everybody is shutting down, you can become a member on our YouTube page, you can become a subscriber on Facebook, or you can go to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf. Thank you.